Yeah, so I think this comes in line with when you're talking about the ministries, and so this is a quick little thing. It's to do with your inner beauty, as well as not only for yourself but also for your ministry. So basically, when we look at the plants, and we some of the plants that you notice, and they can just look like the most ordinary plants. And like the world is so focused on looking at people and programming everybody to look at, just look at the physical outside, not worry, and not really looking at what else is on you and what you have, but focusing more about the looks and the presentation, so to speak, and then I come to there's this situation where you look at the ordinary little plants, and they've got scraggly little leaves, and they're not very plain plants, and according to the world, that's nothing, but what you don't see is that God has in you a greater beauty, and even when the plant then forms its bud, the people, the world still doesn't see the inner beauty that's going to come out of that bud. You can't see how great that beauty is in there. Hallelujah. And when that and that flower opens up, then comes the true beauty. Then comes the true beauty of what you've got inside you, and it comes out from within you, from the roots up. Just like when Jesus said, when he cursed the tree that wasn't producing, he cursed the roots. He didn't curse the top of the tree. He didn't curse what you could see. He said he cursed the roots, because that's what's down deep. That's what comes from up, from below. And God is forming something in you, and what He speaks over you, that beauty that He puts into you, it comes out when the flower comes out. So for the most part, people just see you as this scraggly little bush or plant or whatever, and thing. And here's this amazing beauty in a flower, and everybody goes, "Oh wow!" And that is just so great. And it then takes me back to the time when I first came into Christ, and I grew the smallest little garden bed, and for some reason I put a couple of sunflowers in it, and when I was talking about these sunflowers were only about as tall as me, but when they blossomed up, there was this great big sunflower right before you, and some days I would come out and they were drooping over. What's going on here? I've been watering them and stuff like this. And if anybody has ever seen Australian native bees, they're like little black things that are like fruit flies. And there was about three sunflowers all bending over, because there were so many of these Australian bees sitting on there, feeding off these things. Hallelujah. They're feeding off these things. The bees and everything else couldn't get in there because all these bees got in there. And as soon as it came to dusk or sunset, they were back up again because they'd gone off to sleep. And then it was only a little while later that they started producing the big seeds. And then we had birds, and we had even sometimes you get mice and rats and rubber marsupials trying to pinch all the thing. And so I've got to sit there again. So you get this blossoming of your inner beauty, of your ministry coming out like these sunflowers. And then God showed me in this, and then He showed me that once your ministry gets going, here comes anything's going to be coming in, and it's feeding off you. So it's not only going to be taking off the pollen at first, but then after a while, when you start trying to produce, you start getting all these seeds there. They're taking the seeds as well, and they're taking the seeds with them, and then those seeds will create a new plant somewhere else because they, you know, how animals do that sort of thing. And so that those seeds will go somewhere else. So here's the reflection of not only your inner beauty and realising that you're amazingly beautiful on the inside and it's going to come out. Don't worry about your surface beauty, but also your ministry carries a beauty in itself, and that's going to come out on all the people. And first it's the pollen that they're going to be feasting off, but then it's also going to be the seeds and the glory. In the morning, and he wants you to know that, you know, just remember that the inner beauty that you carry is from him first, but also don't discount it. So don't let the world stop you from forming your bud. Don't cut the bud off before it's time. Let the bud open and flourish greatly so that people can see. I hereby do a quick prayer before that. I hereby pray for all the people that are listening now, and all the people that will listen, and all the people that form the ministries, and all the people that are in the Christ, and all people in general. I pray that the inner beauty that is exalted in these days ahead, that you show the world who you really are, that show the beauty that what God can do in you, the beauty that God has created in you, and that you help nourish along the way. And not to, and you nourish it because you're not going to hide it, and then let that body come open. And I pray that everybody does that in themselves and also in the ministries and in everything they show around the world. And I pray this all over them right now in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. 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 Yeah, so I think that's it.
Oh, massive. Wow, thank you.
Okay.
What a blessing. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, if you're done, I've got Queen. Sorry, you go.
Yep. I'll say goodbye and God bless.
Yep, alrighty. So I've got Queen D in the waiting room, so I'll kick you off and I'll let Queen D in. Thank you so much, Massey. So blessed. Bye.
All right. Bye.